We welcome you back here on the postgame. Jeff Blankman joined right now by Josie Pate from the Carroll Tigers. And Josie, a 3-0 loss here tonight, but what kind of growth did you see out of your team here from last week when you guys opened up with Kemper and then this weekend down at Mckinney Centennial?
Definitely our blocking. We've been working really hard on blocking in practice, just getting on their shoulder and not watching the ball. And also our passes. Our passes were getting up and we were having really good passes. Just everything just seemed so much better. We were playing as a team too, and I think that was really new for us because we're such a young team. We've never really played together before, so there's a lot of good things happening. So yeah. Josie,
you talked about the block. You had a lefty in Allison Burks tonight. How did you guys adjust to blocking the righty compared to the lefty here tonight?
Really, you just got to put the center of your body on her left arm and just jump when she jumps and hope for the best, I guess, sometimes, because those are some hard hits, and but you'll feel it when you block.
Tonight it looked like there was some issues with serving, a lot of long tonight. Can you tell us, what were you guys seeing there? What made it tough to keep it in tonight?
Well, I know that, I think our just emotions, we were also, up and then down, and I think we just need to stay focused, and I think they were just not focusing enough on the serves. We were just getting all worked up because we knew we kept missing them, and then that pressure, I think, just makes you kind of get even more pressure, I guess you could say, and so I think that was the main issue.
Second game tonight, you girls had a late lead. How did that one kind of slip away, do you think?
I think sometimes our team is a very fun team, as you could say, and we just we let our emotions get the best of us really at times, and we just get too excited, and we don't focus. Maybe we celebrate early, and then that's another point because we don't see it come back over the net or something, and I think we just really need to stay focused but still stay excited at the same time.
I got to ask you, last year you missed the season due to an injury. How nice is it just to be back out on the floor and getting to play?
Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I remember the first day of open gym and just hitting the ball for the first time. I was like, yes, I've been waiting for this.
And Jeff made the comment, you're a converted setter, not to a middle, but I did see you from the middle set a ball tonight. Almost looked like you remembered how to do it.
I know. I was actually surprised. I was like, oh.
Well, I tell you what, Joe's great job out there tonight. Keep working hard and keep getting better. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. You bet. Josie Pate with the Carroll Tigers. We'll try to get head coach Kelly Schultz to come on down here real quick. And we'll see if we can get Coach's attention. She's up talking maybe with some family up there. And then, of course, we'll talk with some Titans. We got, I think, Taylor Anderson, Allison Burks, and head coach Danny Flashinger coming in. But we'll go ahead and switch the headphones over here now, and we'll get everybody rearranged. So Coach Schultz now from Carroll joining us here. And Coach, a 3-0 loss tonight. But did you see development and growth out of your team like you'd wanted to?
I really did. I saw some improvement. Obviously not the outcome we wanted, but little steps. I think that's what it's going to be with this team. We're going to get there.
I think Jeff and I were both impressed by your two sophomores, Gina Michark and Taylor Moore. Really showed wisdom above the race. They were cutting the ball. Gina was actually using the hands, seeing the hands and hitting it. Talk about that a little bit, but their growth and what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We have those two at the net, kind of go-to at the critical rotations there. And I think they're getting confidence too. You can just see it. You see it in their play. And they're right out there. So good things to come.
Josie said you guys worked a lot on the block this last week or so. How did you feel the block work tonight? I thought at times it was pretty effective.
At times, yeah. Second set. The first set, I was like, where are you?
Yeah.
We're playing volleyball. At times. Then we started picking up, and then they had to start tipping. So then we were like, we're trying to get to them, getting touches. That's exactly what we want to do. That was our game plan in the second set.
Serve receive was a problem last week. It hurt you at times tonight, but did you think you see the improvement that you want?
I'm seeing improvement. Definitely seeing improvement there at times, and it's at those critical times. Right? When it gets tight, we turn it over to the other team. It just, that's still an area we always got to improve.
Talk about that second game tonight. You guys had a chance late. You got down early and rallied back. That shows a lot of character for this team. Just couldn't quite hold on there at the end.
This team can come back. We saw it this weekend at our tournament. We were able to do that. But at critical times, that's when the errors start showing. Kind of the inexperience. Missed serves at really important times that we really need to get.
We were talking to Josie about that. It looked like there were errors on serves and they all seem to be long, or majority of them long tonight. Did the girls talk about, was there something they were seeing? Are the lines hard to see? I mean, they've been in this gym a lot, so it seems odd to me, but both sides were off tonight, and it's hard for me to figure it out.
Yeah, I can't figure that out either. We had scrimmage here, we played here not that long ago. So just get your serves in. Yep, next week, we've got a week of practice.
Yep.
That's going to be good for us. We need to. We've been played a lot on Saturday, played tonight, so.
Got Boone Tuesday on the road. What are you looking at with the Toreadors?
It's the first conference game. It's always in the back of my mind. So we got to get after it. We just got to play a better game. Eliminate our errors. We beat ourselves our points there. So just eliminate that.
Talk to us a little bit about Boone. My brain scrambles, so I can't remember, but I think they graduated a couple of their better hitters or better players. So if I remember right, they're going to be young, kind of like you are. Is that what you're saying?
That's what my take on it as well. It is, but it's always up for grabs, especially traveling. I mean, being in their gym can be loud. Their fans are something else.
They're rough.
Yeah, so I know Coach Hogue.
Buy the girls some earplugs because they're going to learn some new words.
That's what I was afraid of. So maybe I'll play the music really loud or get some crowd noise in there to mess with them at practice. But yeah, it's going to be a critical game, and we're going to be focused. I see improvements. That's how I ended up when I talked to the girls tonight. There are improvements. That's how I have to look at it.
Well, you got to keep improving as this season goes on. To want to be playing the best at the end of the year. Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Best of luck coming up Tuesday over at Boone. You've been head coach Kelly Schultz again with the Carroll Tigers. We'll see if we can get either Taylor Anderson or Allison Burks or one of the Titans to make their way over this way. And I think we do get Taylor Anderson. We'll have her grab the headphones down here and throw the headphones on. Flip them around the other way, please. There you go.
It works better when the mic's on the front.
Yeah, not used to doing radio. I understand that, Taylor. I know, and on air. So, Taylor, good job tonight. Congrats on the victory. I had your first 30 assists unofficially tonight. Looked like you were in a pretty good rhythm early on. Passing-wise, were they getting the ball to you in pretty good shape tonight?
Yeah, the passing was pretty good. It was good and then bad, so it was kind of up and down, but pretty good for the most part.
Where were you looking to attack this Tiger defense, and who were you trying to get to early?
I was just trying to get it to the middles for the most part, and then after a while they started understanding that we were going to do a quick set each time, so we tried to switch it up after a while.
Take us through when you decide to do that little dump into the donut. What are you reading to be able to see because you use that so well?
Well, I just try to do it when we can't get a kill, so I just, Allison, she'll help me out and say, hey, the middle's open, so then I'll just dump it then.
So you've got a lot of new hitters. You've got Allison behind you here who, she should hit everything, but she struggled a little bit tonight, so we're going to give her a little brief about that. But talk about your new ones. You got Emma Mckinney, freshman out there, but it looks to me like you have a lot of confidence in her. You chucked the ball out to her quite a bit.
Yeah, she has, she's really stepped up because we needed a lot more hitters, so she really has taken a good job hitting it down and hitting it hard.
What did you read out of the blockers tonight that helped kind of give you an idea of where you wanted to go with the ball, whether it was to the right, left, or back into the middle?
Well, once they just started blocking the middle, I knew that they were going to be there every time, so I tried to set the outside and the back a few times.
Where do you think you've grown as a setter coming into this season, and where do you need to improve?
She hasn't. She's still short.
I need to improve on probably talking a little bit. You didn't see it tonight. Sometimes I won't yell help soon enough or something, but I think I've done better as just getting it in the right spot, not getting it too far off or too tight.
You feel pretty comfortable with that underhand serve now?
Yeah, I think in practice I do really well with it because I don't get scared I'm going to miss, but in the game I kind of do it easier than I should, so then it doesn't really work out as well as it does in practice.
Well, I tell you what, that one just over the net is very tough on defenses. Yeah. You drop that in there this year, you're going to have a lot of success with it. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on another great effort.
Thank you.
Taylor Anderson again with the South Central Calhoun Titans. We do have Allison Burks who's helping the janitors here as she's cleaning up. I wonder if she'll get paid for this at all.
No,
but
we finally found something she's good at. Did her mom see her cleaning?
Allison, how you doing tonight? Congratulations. Good win for you girls tonight. You get the 3-0 sweep. I know at times you probably were happy with yourself. I know at other times when you missed tonight, you kind of gave that look over towards the bench and towards your teammates, and you weren't so happy with yourself.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know. Sometimes I just struggle, and I guess everybody does, but I worked through it, and we all worked through it as a team, and other people helped step it up, so.
So when you were struggling tonight, do you know what the cause of that was? Were you able to self-correct?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I knew what I was doing wrong, but I guess I wasn't really sure, like, how to fix it exactly. I wasn't, like, snapping my wrist through, but I was far enough off the net that it was going to be tough for me to do that. So I was just hitting everything long, and I guess it was just kind of tricky with passing and setting and whatever, but I did the best I could, and I guess whatever.
Got off to a quick start tonight. How were you feeling early in the game, and what did you see out of the defenses, and where were you able to kind of pick on this Tiger defense?
Actually, they blocked me in particular very well. Like, they knew that I'm a lefty and which way I like to hit and whatever. So, I mean, I had to adjust around that, and yeah, I did pretty well. They were a good blocking team. Taylor was able to get some dumps down, so that was really good. I think overall, if we just kept moving pretty quick, they weren't able to keep up. So
I saw some of you guys talking a little bit before the game. I know you guys are kind of friends off the court. Tell me what's that like when you're playing somebody you know, and after the game and before the game? Is it kind of fun?
Yeah, it's kind of fun, but then again, like, I don't know, it's kind of awkward. Like, you don't want to beat them, but then again, you don't want to lose to them. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, but we're going to kick your butt. Like, stuff like, you just don't, yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's nice to know the people you're playing, and it's good to get along with them, too.
Allison, Jeff brought up to Taylor some of the young hitters, Heidi, Hamm, and Emma Mckinney this year. Talk about the development you've seen from them, too, especially. Hannah Seal saw a lot of time last year. So talk about the development of those young players and how they're helping you guys out this year.
It's always nice to have more than one or two hitters, and so it's really nice that, first of all, they're both outside, so if we get an out-of-system ball, we get it to them, and they do a really good job. Heidi has that really sharp cross-court shot, and that's so effective all the time, and Emma, she's just consistent, and she'll hit it wherever she needs. She's got a great roll shot, good tip. She's very smart about where she puts it. So
I see Drew walking through, and you had Maddie Jones in the back row. Talk about your back row play. That, for years, maybe a struggle with South Central, a place where people attack you. Right now, it looks to me like you guys are doing a nice job of getting that ball up.
Yeah, we're playing a different defense this year than we have past 2 years, and we played rover defense my sophomore year. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It was different. And then last year we basically played perimeter defense. Now we're playing rotation, but the middle back just reads. The middle back doesn't have it. So I think we're doing a pretty good job with that. Hannah and I play middle back, so we have the job of reading, and then Maddie and Drew are the scrappy ones. They're supposed to get everything up because us middle backs are too slow for that. But no, they do a really good job. Maddie's a great reader. She's a great libero for us. And yeah, it's great to have Drew come in too.
I tell you what, we appreciate you joining us here, Allison. Congratulations on another great effort. Best of luck coming up Thursday night.
Thank you.
You've been Allison Burks with the South Central Calhoun Titans. We'll get head coach Danny Flashinger over here to join us for a little post-game conversation as she makes her way over here. And coach, it's always it's the toughest thing always to go last, especially in a warm gym. But coach, congratulations! You guys pick up a 3-0 victory here tonight. Pleased with the way this one went?
Yeah, it was awesome, and we got to see us come out really far ahead and also fight when we were down. So it's just all around a good win.
How much did you need to kind of play well coming off of not maybe the best weekend up at Humboldt on Saturday?
Yeah, we played a lot of close games at Humboldt, and it was a bummer to lose. We lost like 5 to 6 different games by 2 points. So it's just like, you just get beat down. But we came back to practice yesterday, and we talked about, being the more aggressive team, coming together after every play, and they did that tonight, and I think that's what helped us come out that second game.
We've talked to the others about some of your younger players, Emma Mckinney stepping up your back row, a little inexperienced, but looked like they did a nice job tonight. Talk about some of the younger players. Maybe we know the Allisons and we know the others, but the other ones stepping up and kind of learning the system for you.
Yeah, our 2 outside hitters, Emma and Heidi, they're freshmen and sophomore, and we're just trying to work on the technical hitting and swinging hard, and so that's something we focus a lot on. Back row players, Drew's a junior, so she's played for a couple of years, but she's playing really well and digging well. And then Maddie Jones, she's the sophomore libero, and I just love the way she reads and covers the ball, and she always usually most of the time has a soft platform, which is good. No overpasses.
Carroll, Coach, what was kind of the game plan here against Carroll tonight? Where were you guys hoping and thinking you could attack them?
Yeah, we had played them in a scrimmage a couple Saturdays ago, and then I noticed that our serving was just dominant.
that game, and I knew that they had a couple of strong middles, so I was kind of waiting to see how strong they would be. And in the first game we saw a little bit of it, but the second game, we saw a lot of it. So that third game I was like, okay, get the middle block, cover the sidelines, and we did.
So we talked to some of the players and the coaches, but it looked like tonight everybody was serving long. There was a few shorts, but most of them were long. Did anybody come off the sidelines and explain what's going on? Because it seems on both sides, and and we talked with Coach Schultz. It's not like it's a new gym. I mean, they were just in here a couple weeks ago. There's a lot of games played in here. Just strange to see all those long serves.
I know, there was a lot. And I think the crowd, the crowd was nice and loud, and there's adrenaline pumping. So I think that was it, at least for some of my girls. And also just rushing. You always got to get back there, take your time, and serve tough.
That rally back in game 2, how much do you think the girls kind of went back to the weekend and those close losses that maybe helped them pick up that win where they had to come from behind in game 2 here tonight?
Yeah, I think I could see it on their faces. It was kind of like, okay, can we do this? And then they did. And yeah, like I said, we talked about coming together every play, and they did that, and things just went our way at the end.
Coach, you guys back in action, I think, Thursday night, taking on Grettinger, Taylor, Roof, and Ayrshire here. Have you had a chance to kind of do any scouting on them yet?
No, I honestly have no idea. So I'm just going off of what, the conference sheet looked like last year, and what players maybe had conference honors, and going off of that.
Well, I tell you what, Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the victory, and best of luck coming up Thursday night.
Thank you.
Head coach Danny Flashinger again with the